with another stream. Sorry about that. I had to fix the audio. I think it was up too loud. Probably was up really loud there. How y'all doing, man? Man. Interesting days, to say the least. Interesting days. Very interesting days. What's up, Dodge, man? Let me see who we got here. Doc Damn. I said Dodge, man. Doc Damn. Shadow Knight. That's good, my boy. Enigma, the gamer, was good. Yeah, I decided to hop on stream today. Gonna be getting in there for a little while. Should be pretty fun. As I am sure everything is good. Yes. All right. Yeah, I think we're good here. Yes, and it's gonna be really good stream. I got a lot of stuff going on. There's lots of changes in Master Duel, and we gotta check some stuff out. Like, so you guys already know, like, inside Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, we've got some new stuff I really want to talk about. I think it's in the shop. Yeah, we got new stuff. They have these new Archfiends, all this other stuff, but what I really am interested in, what I really like, is that they have the new Tri-Brigade cards, and it does include, where is it at? This one right here, Tri-Brigade Arms Mauser. If this card is link summoned, you can send 2 Tri-Brigade cards with different names from your deck to the or extra deck, except Tri-Brigade Arms from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard, except Tri-Brigade Arms. You also cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Beast, Beast Warrior, and Wing Beast. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up monster on the field, change it to face-down defense position. You can only use the effect of Tri-Brigade Arms once per turn. I have such a great story with this card. Before I get started, I want to talk about it real quick. So when I was working at my previous job that I was working in over the last few months, one of the interesting things was that there was Yu-Gi-Oh players there, and I played against the guy that was playing this. I forget exactly what he was playing, but he did have a Shadow of Winda in it. I think it was maybe branded. I'm not sure. But I remember I used Tri-Brigade Arms Mauser to win that duel because it actually enabled my gameplay after some cards got negated or interacted with. So shout out to this card. I'll never forget how powerful it was that one time I needed it in a clutch. I always thought that was a really good card. Duelist has Witch's Strike, Dark Ruler No More, and Forbidden Droplet. That's gotta be insane. Honestly, Duelist is so crazy. Like, it's really its own thing. It's really its own thing, for sure. It is absolutely its own thing. So yeah, my boys, I'm gonna show you guys today some of the HyperGeo app. You guys, the last time you saw me, honestly, was during the Duelist Cup. And while we were on the Duelist Cup, what you guys did not see is essentially I was playing that level 5 deck that you guys all know. So essentially, like right here, this is the level 5 deck that I was playing. I was playing, let me see, which deck was it I was playing? I think it's just called New Type. Yeah, I think that I called it New Type. I was playing this deck, right? And I'm playing this deck during the Duelist Cup. And pretty much what happened was, while I was playing the deck and I learned how the deck worked or whatnot, what I think is very cool about this deck, which was the K9 deck, essentially it showed me all the possibilities of a deck that has like a really strong distribution of different name cards, and that you could tightly run in a pack inside of a deck, like as combos, as like sets of twos. So I found that to be fascinating, because when you compare that and look at a deck like, let's take a look at this one, Cool Tune right here, you can see that's very narrow. So that was explaining a lot to me. I got carried away and I went away for 2 months and I built this. But oh wow, somebody gave a donation. But hold on a second. Maximum Speed, thank you for the 20, my boy. He said, yeah, bruh. He said, I'm here to donate to the shenanigans. We have to clap the meta. These second-rate duelists and their third-rate decks have gotten too comfortable. It's time, my boy. You are correct, my boy. So that's why I want to bring y'all, and thanks for that 20, my boy. This HyperGeo app is absolutely insane, because what you now can do is take a look at your deck, honestly know kind of where the cards are, where they place, you know, what type of hands you can draw. This is the functional distribution of the deck, which allows me to know that I'm pretty much gonna always be able to get my 2 cards at least. I need at least 2 cards in the first turn to get my play started, and I'm always gonna have my 2 cards. But as the graph shows, that essentially my longest or hardest or toughest position is having like a key card flood of any degree. But I love showing off. Finally, I actually got something tangible to show this off. We even have like pretty much this node breakdown shows the differences between strong hands, weak hands, brick hands. And this is actually something that is crucial to understanding if your deck is actually giving you what you need, or your deck actually has a couple hands in it that can be so bad you can't play it at all. But it only really matters within the concept of Yu-Gi-Oh theory, going first or going second, making that key distinction, and then playing into the archetype. So I got some very interesting decks that I think I want to play based on Yu-Gi-Oh theory, going first, going second. And one of those decks is Illusion, because one of the primary starters is a level 5 tribute monster that can get his effect. So it's got some interesting gameplay around that for sure. But I definitely think that I don't know, I'm gonna hop in and play some ranked duels and talk to the chat for a little while, because there's been a lot of stuff going on. I want to get some games in, and of course, you know, kick it with the boys for a little while, and we can definitely get in there for some Master Duel. But this is honestly something that I think is kind of amazing, because if nothing else, this I've come a very long way as a duelist. I think it's so interesting to kind of see where this has gone from Duel Links all the way to here. This is to me, it's pretty phenomenal. It's pretty amazing. So I don't know, let's get in there and play some games. I want to actually get in there and get some dubs. And actually, oh man, I actually forgot. Yeah, I was gonna see, we got to make sure we do this. I gotta keep forgetting. I'm getting excited. Getting excited. We gotta do this first. Okay, we gotta do this first. Okay, we gotta go back to the HyperGeo. All right. So in order to get these games set up, because we want to pass this data on to our AI, so our AI can understand our gameplay and help us make tweaks if we need to. If we don't understand what the problem is with the deck, we want to make our tweaks, right? So one of the things you got to do, you got to head to the metadata labs, okay? So inside the HyperGeo app, we got the metadata Data Lab. Now what you want to do is hit update, and you want to update the meta rankings to get the top decks in the meta put right here in this space. And when this is updated, it's going to have an updated version of the top decks in the meta to know what we have to prepare against, what decks have the best advantage over us, or where we have a better favorable matchup. You can get all that information right here in the meta rankings in the Meta Data Lab. All right, and then it also has a bunch of my different matchup analysis data down here, because you pretty much have an average consistency score that calculates based on the data that you put in here. So the number one deck is Cool Tune. I have an analysis here. You guys did see one of the Cool Tune analyses where you could see that it's pretty much like a narrow deck that does the same thing all the time very reliably. Could potentially brick on key cards, but that's not necessarily the worry, because about 90% of the hands that it opens, it does have something that it can play. It's rare that it'll brick on like hand traps or key cards or something like that. Now, what I find interesting here, or what you guys find interesting, is the HyperGeometric Duel Simulator, where we can actually pick the deck. So we can pick Cool Tune. This is the deck that we just analyzed right here that we currently have on record, the Cool Tune deck. And then we can click my deck, which is Gladiator Beast Rank Duels. And we can actually hit Duel and run a probabilistic simulation to understand which deck is potentially favorable over the other before we go into the duel, and we can learn how we can actually be more effective. So in this particular matchup, it says that we are statistically even, but this is a deck that I had trained, like the Gladiator, or not trained, but this is a deck that I had actually made changes to. Originally, when I had my first Gladiator Beast deck, which was this one, when you check it on this duel, it shows that the Cool Tune deck actually is favored by 1% based on the favorable matchups, because the Cool Tune deck seeks to go first, and then I'm seeking to go second. So then it's kind of running those numbers based on that to figure out which deck has the advantage. So your objective is to either have an advantage or to break even. Having a statistical disadvantage means that you're punching up, and you don't want to be punching up all the time. You want to try to make the match as even as possible. So because we already know we have a statistical stalemate with the deck based on, you know, our hypergeometric calculations, what we want to do is capture the data of our actual ranked games. So previously I had some ranked games that I was playing, which was the gold rank run, but today I'm going to be doing a new session. So we're going to do, it's going to be a session. We're going to use we're gonna do a new session, and I'm gonna call it live duels, and then I'm gonna pick my deck, Gladiator Beast deck, and then essentially when I play and I go first and I open my hand or whatnot, and I have like starters, extenders, etc., I'm gonna put all this information here to like capture the data of whatever my hands were. So for example, if you're looking at my screen right now and you see my hand that's like directly under the camera, you can see a hand trap, a defensive card, which it's technically a hand trap, and then you have 1, 2, 3 starters. So I would do this, say starter, excuse me, 3 starters. And then I do have the defensive button, and then I got a hand trap button, and then now that's my first 5 cards. Yeah, that's the first 5 cards. But then let's say I draw a card, and then I draw into Augustus. So technically Augustus is the Garnet. So technically I've opened 3 starters, a hand trap, a Garnet, and a defensive card. This shows that this is one of my weaker hands, because technically any hand that opens with a Garnet in it is one of the weaker Garnet hand sets. So technically this is one of the weaker hands because it has Augustus in the hand, and this would just be like the makeup of the hand. So I would just put that in, and I would say whatever the opponent was, let's just say it was Snake Eye. You put Snake Eye, and then you put the notes if you won, lost, whatever the information was, and we're gonna save this into a session. And basically what we're doing is saving this into a profile that's going to save the deck that we're playing with, our win-loss record with our notes, along with any of the HyperGeo data. And it compiles all of that into a PDF, which you can send to your AI to get all kinds of different analyses, calculations, questions answered, HyperGeo changes. It's truly phenomenal what you can actually get, the value that you receive once you actually play some games and then pass the data. But you know, it's easier, easier for you to take a look at it. So we are gonna hop into ranked duels, and dang, I was gonna tell you one more thing. Well, we can talk more about that, I guess, once we get in there. Before we go in there though, I'm gonna take a look at the chat, because I know everybody was talking in the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I think Doom Z's pretty nuts, actually. I took a look at Doom Z. I think they are pretty good. Right before you going to work, my boy? Oh man, you working those late shifts. And then also, yes, what's really cool, I think, about my story and kind of what you're witnessing here, this is very much like exactly what I've been trying to do all these years. And funny enough, didn't know it would happen in such a manner. Didn't know I'd have such an experience, but this has been pretty interesting. I'm having some this is just, I don't know. It's hard to even explain, but it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to know that you're like actually doing something that's not only helping other duelists in the world and kind of changing how people think about the game, but also contributing in a way. I'm going first. How dare you? How dare you? You have offended me, you animal. You go first. Who does this? Who makes me go first? You creature. Absolute creature, you. You go first. I don't like you. I do not like this man. Okay. Well, I might like him a little bit. We got some interesting plays we could make. We could get the 3 out. Okay, I think this would be worth it. All right, I'm gonna activate this. Link 1. Link a spider. Link spider no shokan hatsu. Link spider. Andel. Link 2. Test Panther. All right. Yeah. Switch. Augustus. Darius. Andil. Oh man, I forgot to map my hand for HyperGeo. Dang. Oh well, next time. Next time, HyperGeo. Boom. All right. It is a shame that I won't be able to get. Oh, well, you know what? Well, I mean, I think maybe that's mandatory, so maybe I won't be able to do it. Yes, mandatory. Gotta do it. Yikes. Totally okay for me. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. All right. Let us continue my combination of moves so I can show you who is number one. We're gonna go these two. It's dead-ish. Nah. Kinda funny that that's still even there. Do not rush me. All right. And we're gonna bring this back to defense mode. All right. We're gonna put our Herc. And then I know we got, oh, we don't got 5? I thought we had 5. Oh, I was picking them up and sending them back and all that stuff. We do not have 5. Oof. That's gonna have to be it. This is not good. But it's okay. It's not the best, but it's all right. I'm going first, and this is like rookie mode. I'm forced to go first. That's one of the things I actually, oh, I can go back and get my hand actually. For opponent comes around to special summon no sir. No. I can see my hand actually. I drew I drew a key card flood, 3 starters and a ooh, that a normal summon? Okay, that's fine. 3 starters. Yeah, I drew 3 starters and I guess you could say 2 extenders. I'm gonna, oh no, utility I think is kind of where I put it or something like that. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I'm out of options. 3 starters, 2 extenders. Oh no! Face up in the field zone. Oh, that's busted. No, he's gonna still do everything. Yeah, this is that part of Yu-Gi-Oh theory I'm talking about. If you want to go first and you're forced, if you want to go second and you're forced to go first, it's not a good position. But you know, because again, you got to play it all in going first. I forgot that actually very funny thing. I did not put the IPSP package in this deck. I just thought about that when I was forced to go first. But that's actually pretty funny too, because I have been forced to go first on a few different occasions. All right, so went first. And this is, what is this? Art Mage? All right. Art Mage. Oh my God. Ooh, now see, this is funny. Yes, no, all my field is negated. Impossible. This is disgusting. Ah, no, all my field is negated. No, you fool. You left cards on my board. I'm gonna take you out. You fool. Wait, am I negated forever? How dare you? I'm absolutely negated forever. This guy's a madman. He's an animal. I'm literally negated forever. The absolute beast. He's a beast. He's a beast. The absolute beast. Fusion Summon Monster. Okay. Oh my God. Went first. Set up the board with 3 interactions. All right, what does this thing do? Your opponent activates a card or effect. You can quick effect, negate the activation. Okay. I think all right. Ha! All right, let's go. I'm gonna put a spell back, dog. Put the spell back. All right. We might have a little something for him, boys. Okay. It says let's see. Oh my God, this stuff is so busted. You can't target that thing. Actually, I don't even only have 3 targets. Just 1, 2, 3. No, not the negation. We know he's gonna pull off the negation. But we do got, we've got one last hope. There's only one chance. It's Claudius. Actually, I need to be more strategic when I put this back. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I pull it off. Oh no! Not this beast! Ah, it's got a negate as well. Ah! It's negated. How dare you! Oh, how could this be? Come on, dog. Well, hey. Classic. Classic YTDan. No, not the classic blunder. No, you go first. No, you go first. The biggest scam in the universe. Nani? Juice Lee, my boy. I appreciate that, man. These are times. These are the most of times. I appreciate it, my boy. Man. I'm about to be cooked by Art Mage. But honestly, I'm not really being cooked by Art Mage per se. I'm being cooked by being forced to go second. But he did a good job. Well, he did an okay job because he went on turn 4, not turn 3. Wait, no. I went first. Then he goes. No, he should have OTK. He couldn't OTK. Yeah. It was a good game. All right. Okay. Now that I've done that, I need to go back to the HyperGeo app. All right. And I go back to the app, and essentially, I'm just going to put, oops. Damn it, I actually hit saved already. But I just went first, set up the board, set up 3 interactions and board breakers, and I did not finish because I accidentally hit save. So we're just gonna go back to the duel. No, my rescue rabbit, get up, my friend. We will find victory. We will find victory in Silva. We will not be crushed by these fools. We will not be crushed. I cannot believe the very first duel. Like, you, sir, you are forced to go first. I'm like, all right, this is actually better. Oh, let me go back to my screen. Standby phase. Hold up. Standby. Hold up. Oh, this is actually pretty good. All right. So I got 2 hand traps, and I got a starter and an extender. Well, a starter and 2 extenders. Nice. Oh, Augustus. Augustus ain't all that bad, but Augustus is bad when you draw it like that. All right. So the question is now, do I want to end it right now, or do I want to allow him to continue? And honestly, I do want to allow him to continue. I would love to get some more cards. If he wants to put more stuff on the field, I gladly take it. Oh, you know what though? I mean, well, I technically could have did that. I technically could have put a Droll and prevented him from making this play, because technically it goes into the hand first before he does this thing. So I could have prevented the play this whole line with Droll, but it would have ended any possibility of me drawing another card from an additional summon, which he may or may not do based off of what he's doing right now, which is this line of play based off the card going to the graveyard. It's actually been a while since I've been actually like playing on ranked duels and just like getting in there for some intentional ranked play. Because I've been in the lab, truly. But unfortunately, technically, according to my HyperGeo rankings, this is one of my bad matchups against Fiendsmith decks of any variety. Technically. Fiendsmith. What is this? Fiendsmith Fenrir? Oh my god. Wow, this guy ripped. Look at this rip. Look at this rip. I mean, he did miss like some of the best cards, but he did hit some of the best cards. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna play nothing else, honestly. I'm getting cooked right now. Yeah, I don't think he's not gonna, well, he can play it from his hand now, yeah. But I'm like, geez, please stop at this point. Now I gotta draw something pretty decent. Yeah, I gotta draw something decent. He's getting way too much advantage at this point. I just gotta draw something good at this point. Oh no, not this. Not this. No, not this. Okay. All the decks are coming out the woodwork, huh? Tearlaments, action, fairy tale, snow. Okay, all right. Bully me, why don't you, Konami? Bully me a little. And like, he's back. Send Tearlaments. I gotta hate Tearlaments. I'm not ready for this Tearlaments run. I might have to make a few small hand trap changes. Like a Nibiru in here would be really good if I was running hand traps. Hand trap change. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta draw Book of Eclipse. That's like the only card that I can draw. Yeah, I gotta draw Book of Eclipse. And my mills is actually terrible. I didn't get any Beast Warriors, Wing Beasts in the grave. I just only got hand traps and spells. God, I hate this deck. It throws the distribution on its head. Oof. All right, heart of the cards. Man. Oof. This is a Fiendsmith Tearlaments. Actual Tearlaments. Tearlaments. I got defeated. That's also one of my weaknesses. If I get overpowered, turn one player, overwhelming, go first turn, through my hand traps. Got clapped. All right, choose to go second again. Ooh, let's go. You bail. What? Not to my side. Not to mine. Not to mine. You're adding nothing. I'll thank you for those minuses, though. All right. Save it in the right session. Live duels. Bam. All right. Dodo. Nice. Oh, look at Konami, man. Look at Konami now. Okay. This card says, feel this card for some of this first time. So some of this card, and then Ubel. It's got all this Ubel stuff. So heavy storm. Huh? This that shit I'm talking about, Konami. Y'all something else for this. Y'all something else for this. Y'all are something else. Y'all are absolutely something else. Y'all are something else for this, Konami. I will never forgive Konami for this, by the way. We'll never forgive them for this. Will not forgive you. How can this even be possible, bro? This is so dumb. Just so dumb. So dumb. Konami, what are you doing? They are playing. They are playing with us, bro. This is straight up playing with us. This is straight up playing with us. They know what they're doing, man. This is playing with us, dog. They know exactly what they're doing, dog. They know exactly what they doing, dog. Y'all already know the conspiracy, dog. You don't even gotta doubt it. Not even one iota. Don't even got to doubt it. You do not even have to doubt it, man. You do not have to doubt it. They love to play you, boy. All right. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, no, you can't do that. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. Stay asleep for me. Shh. Shh. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. What we got here? 1, 2. Oh, we don't got enough in there. Yeah, it's fine. Now I'll finish you by the name of the gladiator mace. You're all washed up. You're all washed up, my duelists. Ah, yes. Full Gladiator Beast victory against you, Bell. I've even got Claudius out with no effect. Punch. Punch. Augustus. Kaiserblade. Nice. Look. Now I can add that to my HyperGeo calculations. Let's see, we're going to go back to the HyperGeo. Going to go back. Going to add that. It was the ranked duels. We got a win. I forgot what that hand was. Damn, I forgot the hand. But it's okay, because it was against you, Bell. And I was won the coin toss. I think it was like Heavy Storm into OTK. Heavy Storm into OTK. I said ORK, OTK. All right. Won the queen toss. All right. And then I don't even remember the hand. Oof. I'll put it in there, or can it not go in there? I don't know. I think I saved it. Oh no, I did not save it. I know I at least had 2 starters, and I had a board breaker, but I don't remember the rest. I don't remember the rest. All right. We've got to continue to collect our data. The more data we have, the better. Let me read some of these chats, my boy. That's right, the never miss. We always back in the game, my boy. The current deck list. Okay, let's go into the current deck list. All right. Someone said they want to look at the deck list. I am happy to oblige. All right. So the current deck list, I'm only running 3 of cards that I can afford to have 2 of in the hand. But I know Speedroy Terratop, for example, I'm running 3 of, and you technically can't afford to have 3 in the hand. But Speedroy Terratop can be used if you normal summon it, and Speedroy Terratop, technically, if I have like Speedroy Terratop in my hand, and I'd rather have that in my hand than Tommy Tomborg or anything else, really, because this is just a really good card. This is a 1 card game winning combo, so I need to run Speedroy Terratop. So essentially, let me take a step back. I need to go a step back. This is the whole point of the HyperGeo setup. Actually, funny enough. All right, so I actually got to bring up my HyperGeo thing to actually explain this a little bit. So all right, so watch this. I'm gonna show you real quick. So we already got our game saved right here. This is our 3 right here. We got them saved, which unfortunately, wait, I didn't record that correctly. We'll have to start over. I did not record those correctly. I recorded them as wins, but I should have recorded them as losses. All right, so what am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, I was going to go back here. All right, so let's take a look at this deck, right? So when you look at this deck, when you see this hand right here and you see these 2 red dots, these dots consist of garnet hands at the worst possible hands. So it is possible to draw some really, really bad hands because it's these 2 little small windows where it's about less than 1% chance that these things can happen. But the key to the success in this deck is that we run a lot of 2s. So when you look at the actual deck here, we got a lot of cards that are at 3 and a lot of cards that are at 2. And when it comes to these opening hands, we get a lot of unique matchups with the cards, because the whole idea isn't necessarily to draw any particular card. It is to draw a unique set of cards with unique names so that we can get the most plays possible per turn, which is why that first turn I was forced to go first. I made that Andale play. Even though I lost, I was still able to put up a decent go first play, even though I wasn't prepared for it and the hand wasn't set up for it. Because technically, if in a go first strategy and setup, if I had to go first, I was holding Illusion Gate. Technically, this would be a dead card. So what's the difference between Illusion Gate being a dead card and Time being a dead card, or Speedway Terratop being a dead card? The trick answer is there is no difference if you're going first and those cards weren't used and they're stuck in your hand. So a brick card is a brick card is a brick card. So that's why I optimized to go second, because in a go second hand, no matter how I start this play, if I open up this particular hand, which is Illusion Gate, Speedroy Terratop, Gistel, and double Andale, I can go into multiple combos. I got the Link Spider combo with Andale. That's a normal summon play. Let's say I did that. Then I got a special summon play with Gistel to special summon an Andale if I don't go with the normal summon play. And then I also got Speedroy Terratop special summon, not to mention Illusion Gate bringing back a monster from my opponent's side of the field. You know, that's also another link material. So if I was to draw, you know, unlucky, draw Taketan board. But even if you're unlucky and draw Taketan board, you still get to play into it with Speedroy Terratop. And technically, since you know you're not going to be able to special summon well, you know you can't special summon Speedroy Terratop, so you can either do some sort of like baiting combos, like normal summon, see if they activate Imperm or something, and then you can do this. You know, there's all kinds of things you can do, but you know, you got a lot of different options depending on what your opponent is doing. So that's why I run a lot of things at 2, and essentially the ones that I'm running at 3, I want to kind of have an overlap because I want to see those first. So you got Mochami Pirellia, which is, I want to say, is one of the best openers because everybody normal summons, and essentially if you can get that first card and you got some decent follow-up, it's typically a good opener. I'm running the Speedroy Terratop at 3, and then I run Andale at 3. I'm running Gistel at 3 because those all get the deck moving. Same with Proving Ground, and then everything else is at 2 or 1. And then in terms of my back row removal, I'm running Lightning Storm, Illusion Gate, which is my favorite card, along with Book of Eclipse. Essentially, Book of Eclipse and Illusion Gate really helps me play into Gladiator Beast Darius, and Darius really is low-key the starter for the entire deck because it can summon something from the deck. So that's the longs and shorts on that. And yeah, this is what I would say the more optimized version. But now that they have entered in the new Tri-Brigade cards, I think that it would be worth it to consider the Tri-Brigade version again, because that Link 2 that sends a card from the deck is too good. That card is too good, and it can get a lot of things going. So see, this is a really good go second hand. Oh, I'm going first again. These scammers, dog. I swear, this is cheating, dog. They be cheating, dog. They cheating, dog. Boom, baby. They love cheating, dog. Let me go back to my HyperGeo analysis and put that shit on the win rate thing. Boy, it ain't no way. All right. Wait, where's my analyses? All right. So he stopped that play. Interesting. And now he's down 2 cards. Interesting. I think we can get a dub here for sure. I think we can. I think we can get a dub. Yes. I have you now. Yes, I have you now. All right. Boom. 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 I'll teach you to force me to go first. I'll show you. All right. Here we go. Forced to go first. All right, I'll show you what I'm made of. Yeah! They always force me to go first, like I don't got no plays. You should know I got plays for days. Plays for days. They should know I got plays for days. Just gonna bring one from the grave, and I can bring the other one. Yeah, that's fine. And this is a Beast Warrior, so I'm not gonna be able to play Gladiator Beast Comeback, but it's okay because I'm using it as link fodder to put one more additional monster in the grave, so that we can actually play into Claudius, if possible. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. We'll be able to get it for recovery. All right. I end my turn. Go ahead. Do your ass, Duelist. Forced to go first. I better put those go first things in there. So that's like a note I need to put in there. I need to make sure I add those go first link contingencies so that I'm not immediately crushed. What? If your opponent controls a monster, special summon this card from their hand. Influence special summon scenes. What? And this is like Cyber Dragon? Oh no. I cap it. Normal summon, dog. Normal summon a guy. Do your worst. Nani? Not Cyber Dark Worm. Not Cyber Dark Worm. Not that. No. Oh, what, Cyber Dragon? Okay. Well, I don't think you can do nothing with that, buddy, right? Unless you got a spell, but I'm gonna negate that. Uh-oh. Cyber Dragon Core for the normal summon. All right. What we got here? I think they got a contact fusion, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not tripping. Dang, my boy said the homie was talking about me just 2 days ago. I'm glad I was on the mind, my boy. I'm out here so surviving. Yeah, my boy. It's kind of crazy, honestly, to think about it. It's been over 10 years I've been on YouTube. And over 10 years on YouTube, man, especially in light of everything happening with Alex, you know, happening with Simo, and just thinking about stuff, man, you come a long way. Like, and just come a long way. And to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Be in such a pivotal role, to have a community that kind of proves the contrary narrative to what people are telling you in the world, that everybody's sick and toxic and full of hate. And that might be true of some, but you know, you don't experience that everywhere, man. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community, that's one of those places that's just, you know, it's got it. You know, it's got what we need. It's got that love for and respect for one another. I think, you know, a lot of the little you know, sportsman like showboating, you know, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! But you know, there is a bond. I know life is strange, sometimes cruel. Yeah, it's nothing easy about this stuff, man. It's nothing easy. And it's like, you think about the life of a streamer or content creator outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! And kind of what they do and how they act and what they get down on, and kind of like over time, what kind of value do they actually bring to their community, if whatever they're doing even is a community and not just a reaction to someone else's actions or a paid opinion market. You know, it's a lot of non-genuine things out there. But I mean, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is special, you know. Very special. All right, time to wrap up this duel and send this fool to the shadows. Back to the shadows, my duelists. You're all finished now. You fool! Did you think that trap card would save you from the wrath of my gladiator beast? Did you think he would save you from the wrath of my gladiator beast? No. No. Alright. We want even more of your powers drained away. Now you'll face us, our true strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glorious. Double battle. Get ready for the power of my gladiator beast. Forced to go first? Winning on turn 3. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Theory. Face the power of double battle from Claudius, from Heraclinos, and from the Domitianus. Force me to go first and you lose? Maniac. Absolute maniac. Absolute maniac. Ooh. Yes. All right, let's see. Let me take a look at this chat real quick. sir. All right, let's get back to the dueling. You know what? I did not register my duel. I'm gonna just have to register the duel and bring you a video in the week and be like, take a look at what happened. Check out these results. I thought it would be easy to HyperGeo, YAP, and Duel, but that's too many. Wait, did I get forced to go first again? What's happening? Well, that's fine. No. What's this do? Dark and evaporation dragon. Okay. Dodo. Okay. Battle. Ah. Let's see. Jesus! Jesus! That's crazy. Do I have enough to, what one card could I go get? I don't think there's a one card I could get that would start off a combo. So I would just set this in turn. Oh, I forgot about that. Now I probably technically could have lightning stormed and then went back in there. I'm about to get cooked if I don't draw a gladiator beast. I'm gonna get cooked if I don't draw a gladiator beast. I gotta draw something. Come on. Come on, deck. Don't leave me in the darkness at all. The darkness. Ah. The darkness. Ah. ironic. Well, it could be actually something interesting could happen. Something actually could happen. It could be interesting. Maybe 13 too. Can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, this should be interesting. Prepare yourself. Take a sip of the forbidden. Yes. What? He's got a response? I'm gonna do my thing. Infinite impermanence? Why? Impermanence. Da-da. Why? Why me, dog? What's happening, dog? Why me, dog? Okay. I was about to say, like, what y'all trying to do here? Like, y'all trying to torture me? Like, what's happening? Like, this guy needs to go. All right, cook time. Never rush me again time. So you always need 2 Gladiator Beast cards to pop off. If you don't get it, you're not popping off. That's the rule of the Gladiator Beast. I don't write them, I just follow them. You will pay for your misdeeds. What does it say? Yes. Say sayonara right now. All right, it's coming down to this. Ha 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 ha. Glorious! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Claudius for glorious double battle has been engaged. Battle time! Fire!
Get ready for Claudius.
Double Claudius. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Take a look at this chat. I'm cooking them. They can't beat that distribution, my boy. How's it feel against losing the jank decks? I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter jank deck or pro deck. All that matters is at the end of the day, who went first, who went second, and what the distribution says, my boy. And sometimes the distribution say, hold up. I'll be right back. Hold up. Okay, I'm back at it again with another one. I just had to get my phone so I know what time it is because I'm running on a timetable and I don't want to be late. I realized I just started the stream. I was like, I'm just gonna start the stream and I'm just gonna go. But I realized when I started it that I did not have all the stuff I needed. I think I might be experiencing some sort of issue. So I gotta check out some stuff too. Computational devices are fun. Okay, so this hand, not bad. But I would say I have about a 1.5 starting hand. It's one card starter hand if I don't get another special summon target. It's a 1.5 starter hand if I get a card on the field and then it's like negated. Ugh. Yeah, that's gross. Oh, this is that new pendulum deck, I think. Pretty good. So we got a pretty decent opening hand. It's not the best, but we can make this work depending on our next draw and how powerful the opponent's board is when they set up. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be set up bananas because it's a pendulum deck. And it's the new pendulum deck, so you know it's gonna be made easy. Well, not made easy, but the concept of the pendulum deck should be more easily accessible than other decks is what I mean. People should know like kind of what to do. Let's see. Other words to say, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna know what he's doing. Okay. Ooh. All right. Okay. Let us see. This is my first time ever playing against this deck, and this isn't the most optimal hand. according to the chart. Let me see. This would be. Let me see. We had a hand trap, 2 hand traps basically, and a board breaker, so that's 3. And 2 starters. Yeah, we got a decent hand. We got a strong hand, but it's not the best hand we could have, so we'll have to see. I have no idea what this deck's end goal is, but it looks like it's definitely getting some advantage every time it puts those cards back and puts them back in the hand and draws one, so it is getting a little advantage. What? That's pretty decent. That could help our combo. Okay, that's for sure. It's gonna help our combo. If he's putting everything face down, this is gonna be pretty interesting. Is that what this deck does? Is put stuff face down? Okay. All right. I think he's gonna get cooked, right, boys? I think he's absolutely cooked, right, boys? Okay. That's cooked, right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. That's cooked, right? I mean, yeah, that's cooked, right? I'm pretty sure that's cooked. I'm gonna do this. See what happens. Ooh. Let's say okay. All right, a little Darius action. All righty. While your opponent activates a card or effect that includes a special summon, quick effect, you can change this card from face down to face up and add a card from your hand, from your deck to the hand. Okay. Okay. Negate the effect of one monster opponent control to the end of the turn. Okay, but this goes second, so I get my effect. It's only a flip when your opponent activates card or effect. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeet. Oh, we still getting banished from whatchamajig's effect. I forgot about that. Oh, all my stuff's been getting banished this entire time. That's annoying. I totally forgot about that. That's annoying. I definitely forgot about that. I definitely forgot about that. You bum. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and they got flip effects too and all that stuff. They all got flip effects. I gotta pop them. Can't just leave them to be flipping. Oh my god, we have on target. Negate the effect and banish my face target. Oh no, I got shenanigans. I got shenanigans. Shenanigans. I got shenanigans. Oh no. Wait a minute. So busted. Ah. No, my options. That's actually disgusting. I'm a little disgusted that I actually made that misplay because I forgot everything's getting banished as well, and I did not read I should have read these cards, but I did not read them. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh blunder, and I can't afford to get them all banished. So I'm gonna try to play this hand out. I'm gonna try to play this out. Ugh, this is disgusting. I'm really like afraid to hit those face down cards. Actually, I'm actually afraid to hit those face downs. I don't remember what they were. It could be like that kind of defense. Let's see. Oof. No. No. What does this one do? No. I knew one of them said. I knew one of them was like attacking and destroy it, but Dingy's got man-eater bug. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. I've never seen this deck before, so this is actually pretty interesting. I like it. I gotta like it. All right. I kind of like it. But actually, this card is actually what won him the duel. There's only one of on that anyway. The trash bag helmet dimension shifter. Dimension shifter. That's so busted. I'm actually in trouble now because of that dimension shifter. I could have won that game, but no graveyard. That sucks, man. Ugh. I feel like I got ripped off basically. And all I got right now is Forbidden Droplet. So I gotta like, and it adds it randomly. That's funny too. All I got is Forbidden Droplet, so I have to be cautious. I had to be very cautious. And I can't even afford to give up much. So it's like, I gotta watch it. I can't believe all this stuff got banished. They like everything didn't get banished, but a lot of stuff got banished. But that's why I'm glad I did a Link Spider play. Because a lot of stuff's still in the deck for the next turn. If I can survive into the next turn, I'll probably be able to win the duel. If I can survive. I am up on life points. If that means anything. Oh, wait. You're rushing me. Uh-oh. Wait. Did something happen to the stream? Dimensional fissure? Dimensional fissure? What's he doing, dog? Come on, dog. Dimensional fissure? Yes! Your deck is a sickness! Yeah! 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 Give it back, boy! It is a sickness! Yes. Wait, what is that? I can't flip it up or something? Whatever. Fuck it then. Why can't I summon it? Oh, dimensional fissure, I guess. I guess it is dimensional fissure. What's this? 22? Yeah. This is 25. He mad. He only had 25 for him. No. Actually, no. I did have game. I had 25 plus that 12. I had 25 plus 12. That was game. Yeah, 25 plus 12. Yeah. Yeah. Had 25 plus 12 for game. That's right. Because we were going to make the contact fusion with the face down card. And then we were going to be able to, let me see how many games that was. Let me see. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, we got them all right here. That's good. That's good. There's no other games. But yeah. Yeah, we were going to make a contact fusion and then we were going to attack for game. But yeah, definitely that illusion gate. Illusion gate cannot be beaten. Illusion gate cannot be beaten. That's one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. All right, here we go. Here we go again. All right, so look, I opened up Parelia first game. Excellent, perfect, no reaction. Brandon. Uh-oh. Man, Gladiator, if you say Gladiator Beast your favorite anime deck, my boy, then the only Gladiator Beast anime you've been watching is the YTDan anime. And Gladiator Beast don't get no anime appearance, except for the one time, and they was in Arc 5. Other than that, you're talking about this legendary game. Yeah!
Now this is the power of going second. I activate Harpy's Feather Duster. Remove that stuff from the field. Bah! Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, he's gonna activate his Centurion combo. Oh no, he's gonna go for Centurion. Debbie, I'm going for Centurion. Debbie, I'm gonna play a full Centurion combo, Debbie. So this deck's kind of invincible. Debbie. What am I gonna do here? Cause he actually got this kind of jacked up. I kind of can't do it exactly how I want to do it. Cause I could bam bam and then boom boom. Oh no, that would work. This will work. Debbie. Here we go. Oh no, I do not run Test Tiger. We do not run Test Tiger. We can combo without Test Tiger, even though Test Tiger is good. I just don't run Test Tiger because sometimes if you draw it by itself and then you're drawing like hand traps and all that stuff, that's a potential brick hand that you like. If you use HyperGeo, learn about HyperGeo, you can understand that there's certain brick hands that you can't afford to play, and that particular hand is one of those hands. You can't afford to play the Test Tiger brick and can't find a Gladiator Beast. It's just a bad brick. So I don't play it for that reason. But it's pretty good. But it's just not one of the ones that I like per se. It sucks that I got this in my hand, actually, because I got all the cards that aren't the best in my hand, essentially. Cannot be destroyed while your opponent controls the Shikarian guy. All right, yeah, I got all the best stuff in my hand, actually, which isn't ideal.
Link 2. Come on, Mr. Test Panther. You're the new winner.
And I want to set up the Claudius play if possible. So I'm angling at a lot of stuff here. I'm angling here. He's got a response too, obviously. I'm angling at a lot.
Oh!
What are we doing here?
Shokan.
All right, here we go. Add. Dumping Bestiardi.
Nice.
All right. Into. Well. 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 Well.
I have you now.
All right. Now we're gonna
Link Duo. Prepare yourself for justice. YTDan's justice. And I will assure you, my justice is righteous.
oh
Oh, prepare yourself. The gladiator beast cannot be stopped at this point. Simultaneous destruction. What? You should have known. No use. Too easy. Fuck! Fuck! Get ready. I'll be taking this back. And guess what? I'll be finishing this duel with glorious double battle. You deserve it. No other duelist deserves it more than you, my boy. Glorious double battle from Claudius. Your life points have been diminished. Nice. Hey, seems like if we're not playing against tier limits and unrestricted disgusting advantage, hey, we're all right. Seems like everything falls within distribution. Let me see. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, we need 3 more for our set. So let's get 3 more. My man, if you're raw dogging full gladiator beast with no hand traps and you're like, I don't know, choosing to go first, your powers as a gladiator warrior may be stronger than even my own. That's all I can say. If you doing it like that, my boy, that's all I can say. Yes. Now, normal summon. Actually, no, special summon, please. Special summon from the hand with notice, please. Special summon the hand with notice. And, ooh. Man. Metal Flame Swordsman. That's actually kind of busted. What? Take the finest minus. Come on, give me my summon. Special summon, please. Special summon, you know you wanna. Special summon, you know you wanna. Oh, I didn't even talk about my distribution. Pretty good hand. Low on key cards, but it's a hand trap flood, so nothing's wrong with hand trap flood. That's not bad at all. And he did not play. So that's good. Just gotta draw any key card monster. And 3 Royteratop is an excellent key card to actually place the entire deck. So we can get started. So first thing we're gonna do, we need the monster on the field. We're gonna leave that face down. Special summon Speed Royteratop. Use the effect. What do we get? A full activation of the effect, no response. That's perfect. That's what we want. Then we're gonna special summon Taketan Board. Then we're gonna go ahead and exceed summon. And again, to my boy who said he only plays pure gladiator beast, you got to understand that under Yu-Gi-Oh theory, your deck only matters what the win condition is. So yes, you may call it pure, and that may be all well and good because your deck is full of additional cards that, you know, you call it pure because it's like majority this, majority that. But the reality is it's all about whatever the win condition produces. So if I had a gladiator beast deck, but somehow at the end of the day when I'm finished comboing it ended on a Tearlament board, well, essentially it's a Tearlament deck, not a gladiator beast deck. So, you know, I would argue based off of what I'm telling you, my deck is a pure gladiator beast deck because every card plays towards the gladiator beast combo. There's no wasted space. My hand traps play into the deck, and either we're gonna play a Gladiator Beast combo and win the duel, or we're gonna lose. You know, so I would definitely say, you know, I got a lot of different thoughts on the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. I got a book, I got AI, I got the HyperGeo app, I got the Yu-Gi-Oh competitive theory. I mean, I've got literally everything you need to have a different or new or interesting point of view at the game, so that now you can actually look at it and be like, this is something I can add to my repertoire. What a unique way of thinking about the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. My experience has been enriched, and my confidence restored. Not necessarily in that order, but you know. This is why my Gladiator Beast deck wins so consistently. If you notice, you know, either I'm gonna win on turn 2 or I'm losing on turn 2. And when I'm losing on turn 2, it's only because it's a tier limit style defeat where I got overwhelmed. Most of the time I can play myself through any game, especially if I take time to read the cards. Even when I was playing against that face down pendulum card deck, which definitely should have took me out, I was able to pull that around because, you know, the deck is solid and it does what it's supposed to do. Consistency every single game. That's the main thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. The main thing about Yu-Gi-Oh. You're defeated. You can have it. I'm gonna take Salamandra, dog. I'm gonna take it. As long as you don't say Nibiru, I'm fine with you having whatever you want in your hand. Should have drove and lock your ass. Should have drove and lock your ass. See how you really be talking. I drove lock you. Return. Tag in my Gladiator Beast. Here we go. We tag in and tap in. Absolutely cooking with that Illusion Gate, boy. I don't know what they were smoking when they decided to bring that anime card into real life. Illusion Gate? Boy, you crazy. You're absolutely insane. You're gonna bring out Illusion Gate? Are you a madman? Are you a madman? Look, and also look how consistent this inboard is. When I'm OTKing and winning, this is that inboard. Very consistent. Always coming through. Ultimate clapitization. We'll do a Herc. Evolve Herc. Double battle. All right. Boom. Very smooth product. This is a great product. Yes, this is a good product. Actually, also too, like the War Chariots, and I saw your comment with the War Chariots. I also feel like, okay, under like the way that I think about the game, so I just call it Yu-Gi-Oh theories. The best way is to describe it without explaining a bunch of stuff. But the way I think about the game, if you're playing Gladiator Beast, right? Okay, if you're playing Gladiator Beast and you're playing the way I'm playing, this deck is focused on going second, period. This is a go second Glad Beast deck. However, there are some cards that are specific for Go Second Gladiator Beast deck. Like, for example, this card, Gladiator Beast United. This card is specific for a Gladiator Beast deck going second because it literally says during the battle phase, you can't do battle phase on the first turn. So this is a go second card completely. This is why I say things like the Yu-Gi-Oh theory, you know, you got to really think about it, because if you're looking at it, the game from a guise of go first or go second, then you'll see certain cards like this and understand that it's only for a deck that intends to go second. So if that means that if they make cards for decks that intend to go second, then they make cards for decks intended to go first. So what's the go first card in this deck? A good go first card is this, Flavian Coliseum of the Gladiator Beast, because not only does it set up the board, if you're able to successfully set up the board, you can set some back row, or if you fail to set up the board and manage to get a body on board, you can set up back row. So either way, Flavian Coliseum Cage is a go first card. So you have your go first card here, and then you got your go second card here. And so if you're running something like this going first, I know that you probably run Gladiator Beast traps in your deck, because obviously that card will search the traps at the end, and most people try to get 100% of the effects of all the cards. So it's a lot of different ways to kind of look at somebody's deck and make an interpretation. But that's just one of those things that I like to point out. But you know, I like to I like to always point out that that piece about going first, going second, because a lot of people don't think about it like that. Like I watched this guy's video the other day, and I forget what the name of the channel was, but it's like one of those newer channels that's got some attention. And he was making a Yu-Gi-Oh video documentary that basically was talking about the world champion game. And you saw, and the guy was playing Draco Tail. Now, one of the things people don't talk about a lot, like people say, oh, Draco Tail is really good, you know, if you're playing against your opponent, you know, and you can help you play into their board. That's one thing that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players say, like helps you play into the board type stuff. That doesn't allow someone to fully grasp the concept of I'm a 100% go second player, or someone might say blind going second. But Draco Tail is an excellent deck that can play into your opponent going second. So the opponent was playing Draco Tail, and with the Draco Tail deck that he was playing, he was able to play into the opponent's board, play around the opponent's Draco Tail horn, and was able to produce game out of that, because basically the deck is made to go second, and even though he was down in resources. So it was just a nice duel to watch. But that's what I'm talking about in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh theory. It's no reason for you to be surprised if you watch your opponent who needs to go first, stumble off of one ash, barely get their board set up, and then you play against an opponent who knows how to go second. They're gonna be able to get through whatever the opponent has played, and they're going to be able to advance their game state, and then basically set up the board to either win the duel in that turn, or make the tempo change to that player's favor. So so that's my two win conditions in this deck. It's either a tempo change or a literal that's my win condition in this deck. Either an actual tempo change or an OTK. But since I was working with the AI and the HyperGeo app, I 100% changed it to OTK rather than tempo, taking away the potential for a tempo style victory with Dark Ruler No More. Because Dark Ruler No More worked really well, but I might go back to it. I mean, the tempo victory with Dark Ruler No More is still good, still on the table, but it's just not exactly what I think is the best options for this deck. But I do believe that running a deck like this with all the go second gazillion kill options, I think that's just the best way to run a deck. It's my favorite way to run a deck. I don't like to run it any other way, truthfully. I love to just win the duel in one turn and tell my opponent to kick rocks. Like, I just love to do that. Because if we ain't doing that, then what are we doing? What are we doing? Very consistent, same combo every time. That means and the value of having the same combo every time means that I'm gonna be able to take advantage of these HyperGeo analyses, because it just tells you the exact cards you need to get into your gameplay. No thrills, no frills, no muss, no fuss. You just get on there, win the game, Elon Musk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get in the game with it, Elon Musk. Fuck it then. All right, here we go. Activate the comeback. Bring back the Tama editor. All right, bring out the guy Zyrus. Bring him the power. We're gonna go ahead and just destroy this back row. What the mirror force? What the mirror force? This man was gonna hit me with mirror force. This man was gonna say mirror force. You funny, dog. You funny, dog. I'm gonna give you the glory of double battle. How about that? How about you get the glory of double battle? That's right. Face the ultimate strength. The Gladiator Beast consistent deck. Consistency edition. Face its strength. Gladiator Beast consistency edition. All right. Well, double battle. All right. Boom. Cooking, boys. Cooking, boys. Cooking, boys. Ooh. Bam. Test Panther get on you too. Bam. Dang, it would be a shame if we didn't have double battle. Hold on, my boys. This is turn 2 OTK. I have 5 cards in hand. This is a 1-card combo. Bye-bye. 1-card combo OTK double battle. Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to play that against the top meta. 1-card OTK double battle. Come on. Come on, man. I think this is 8. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 more. All right, Dan, what deck do you recommend for a beginning starting in Master Duel? If I recommend any deck, okay, this is what I would say. This is, if you were to ask me, and this is a great question, 214 West Side. Thanks for the 5, my boy. If you were to start any deck and you were just starting out brand new and you were just didn't know nothing about nothing and you're starting Yu-Gi-Oh, I would suggest you start with a deck that has strong cards that say when this card is normal summoned and or special summoned, do the thing. So a deck with a bunch of starters that does that for both and also has alternative means into the main play of the deck. So I would say for those reasons, Branded might be one of the best decks to start with. I think Branded is one of those decks that really could help a player not only get started strong, but learn complex plays down the line. And also, not to mention, you get anime, tons of guides on YouTube, lots of people playing that deck, so you get community inside the community. It's fusion, so it gives you access to some of the best board breakers in the game. Excellent going second, strong OTK. You can switch over to going first if you like, or play going first. So I think Brand is like one of the best decks you could do. I would say that's pretty good. I would say that's probably the best one if you were to pick one. I'm hoping right now that since he got me drawn, or if I do draw, I draw into my Book of Eclipse or my Illusion Gate to kind of play around this Yubel stuff. I don't remember exactly what the Yubel things did. This one says when your opponent, this one says when your opponent activates a card or effect. So, yeah. According to my HyperGeo Analysis, my win rate should be, or my projected win rate, because I have a consistency score of about 87%. So my projected win rate for this deck is 63%. So As long as I technically win 6 out of, oh snap! If I win 6 out of, we're gonna stop that with Ash, of course, because you normal summoned that, and that was crazy what you were doing over there. If we win, oh no, he can use Western Magic to negate it. I forgot. Ah! I forgot. Ah, that's why he did all that. I forgot. No, that's why he did all that. No. This is gonna be a tough hand to play into, because he's gonna have board of responses, and I think he's gonna have at least 2 negates. So I'm gonna need my board wipes for sure. I need board wipes for sure. But yeah, I gotta. So I technically need to win the better of 6 games, 6 or more games. I should be winning. If I can't win more than 6 games, then that means I've played under the potential of the deck. So that means that I need to get better. But if I can win more on average than my projected win rate, then that means that I'm extremely skillful with the deck. But then that also varies across different skill levels. So, you know, obviously I'm at whatever this is, silver, gold, whatever. So I'm down here. So that's a certain type of ranked duelist. But then when you get higher, it's a different type of ranked duelist. So each game of 10, each set of 10 games is going to be different from the last. But the trick is you want to maintain an average of 60% or higher, basically, overall. So that you know that you're performing within expectations. I mean, all right. All right, this should be pretty good. We got multiple entries, and depending on what he does, we got a lot of different like distracting moves. We got some pretty good plays right here that could be interesting. Oh, and this is going through too, so this is going to be good, because if we can get our line going with this, we can get into Andale and then play off Andale and just keep going from there. And we haven't used our normal summon or our special summon, so since we're holding both the normal and the special, we are in a distinct advantage. And Invoker hasn't used his effect, so we'll see if Invoker gets his effect or not. And Invoker uses the effect. Does Invoker resolve? Invoker does not resolve infinite impermanence. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. The reason why that's not bad is because we're gonna use this card, Gladiator Beast Comeback, to special summon Gladiator Beast Andale, not use our normal summon. We're gonna go into Darius, which is the true starter of the deck. Darius will use his effect. He will defy even the light of impermanence and use this effect in the zone to summon yet another Gladiator Beast, which will use his effect to send another Gladiator Beast from the deck to the graveyard. Then, with 2 Gladiator Beast monsters that are level 5 or higher, that's why the level 5 deck came to me. That's why the K9 deck came to me, because they knew I was the master of the level 5 monster. They knew that if anyone would save them, it would be me. So I had to do it. I had to do it to them. All right, so let's bring out this. There's nothing you can do now. He's finished. And then we're going to go... Actually, yeah. We're going to go... All right. We got to bring the Test Panther. Test Panther is going to use the effect to go get this. Yes, sir. Get the Gistle. Trying to get the gist of it. Get this victory going real quick. So let's use Gistle's effect to summon out Authorix. I'm gonna use just those effects. Use the Thorix. I'm gonna send this. Gonna send Harambe and gonna add Harambe, add all right, we're gonna activate. Yeah, activate this effect. Send that back. Oops. Take back. Come back. All right. And then now that we've done all that, we're going to link these two. Boom. Then we're going to activate and bring this back. Boom. Then we're going to activate. And then we're going to bring this out. Boom. And we're going to pop ya. We're going to pop ya. See ya. That's right. That's right. Stay dead. You know to stay dead, don't you? Yes. Yes, you know the lesson. Stay perished. Now finish him, my gladiator beast. Look, all without my normal summon, by the way. Hold on. All without my normal summon, by the way. Look at this. All without the normal summon, though. Yes. 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 If you can do all that without normal summoning, then there's nothing you can't do. You can literally do anything. The trick of the game is to learn how to play without the normal summon. Like, that's the greatest. Honestly, that's the biggest wisdom I can give you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Learn to play without the normal summon. If you can play without the normal summon, then you'll be great at this game. If you learn to play without it, because most people learn playing just to counter it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is all 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, so we got all 10 for our test games. I have a video out with the full analysis, but we lost 2 games. Let me see what we got here. I should have been recording it as we go, but I totally forgot. So yeah, so we lost 2 games and we won 8 games. So technically our projected win rate is 63%, and we were able to score 80% roughly. Let's just say that. So 80% over 63, that means we played very well regardless of the skill levels that we played against. Objectively, we played very well. And sure, we did lose some, but we expect to lose 40% of the games based on how other decks are calibrated. So what does that mean? That means that probably as we continue our journey and play against stronger decks and come up against, you know, the inevitable match against things like Cool Tunes and things like that, we'll have to see how the distribution stacks. Although there is a slight disadvantage when I'm playing against this deck. Technically, it is more of a stalemate. It is closer to 50-50 than it is to 51-50. So I got a pretty good shot at defeating the Cool Tune deck or any other deck that falls within that category. So, you know, this is just one of those examples on how you can use HyperGeo so you can understand and know, like, hey, if I have a projected win rate of X and I was able to win within a certain amount within that projected win rate, did I perform good, bad, or you know, or anywhere in between? And then you can find that out easily because you literally performed within the expectation. So, you know, this is outside of, you know, any other expectation, tournament, you know, best of threes, whatever else you're doing. So it's just really helpful to have that perspective. Oh, actually, I gotta actually, for the sake of that video, I gotta delete some of these. But before I delete these, I want to show you a very funny replay. A very funny replay, because I only saved it because I thought it was hilarious. This was the first match. I was trying a new card in this deck, right? And in this deck, it was the first match that I had ever played with this new card in the deck. And I'm gonna point it out to you when we play. So this is my first match I was ever playing with this new card in this deck, and I just so happened to get on ranked, and I played against this opponent, and this was the funniest duel I think I have experienced. This is like just so funny. So I'm practicing playing with this deck. I'm practicing using rock scales, because you can use Joku's effect to summon rock scales as a excellent board breaker combo. So we're gonna fast forward this a little bit, and I've never seen this before. First off, I've never seen this before. This guy summoned Gen the Diamond Tiger. This card summons Ken the Warrior Dragon to my side of the field, and this whole setup, guess what it does? It adds triple tactics to the hand, or triple tactics thrust or something like that. So he goes thrust into talents, and he can use talents because Ken the Warrior Dragon activate his effect on my side of the field. I've never seen this before. I've never seen anybody do this, not even one time. This was like so crazy. Just kind of blew my mind actually when I first saw this. So this guy plays Ken the Warrior Dragon, and he's comboing up. He's gonna set up his entire board. It's a Winged Dragon of Raw deck, and he's going first. So I have no idea like what this guy is doing. But again, and then on top of that too, hold on, we gotta pause and look at this. He used that Ken the Warrior Dragon combo and sent that stuff over to my side of the field. And after doing all of that, he tributed the dragon with Soul Crossing and summoned the Winged Dragon of Raw. So I think that's absolutely incredible. So after he makes that move, I go with Heavy Storm. Now, of course, Heavy Storm's going to blow up all the back row. He's got this monster with 13,000 attack points. And after the back row is completely destroyed, I'm going to use Fishborg Hopper to special summon Rock Scales. And by discarding Fishborg Hopper, and when Rock Scales is special summoned, he can equip a monster to himself. So he's going to equip the Ring Dragon of Raw. And now I got 2,100 points to attack over the 100 life points per game with Rock Scales. That's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, my boys, y'all gonna have to just come and check out the HyperGeo app. Come and check out some more of the videos, watch some of the content. You got to watch me build the deck and build like the concepts and idea of the HyperGeo app all live. So I think that you guys should definitely check it out when you guys get the chance, and enjoy the fun. Get HyperGeo, get in there, my boys. But I'll catch you guys in the next stream. I gotta head out, but I appreciate y'all for watching, and as always,